If you're just joining us, good morning. My name is Amashika Lorne. Now, for our guest, she began making hair care products after constantly purchasing products that didn't provide the positive results that she was looking for. She recognized hair growth after using what she made and was encouraged by her sister to, venture into this hair care business. So pretty much establish herself, and hence we now have Marabelle Haircare. Let's welcome the owner, Michelle Walker, to share some more. Good morning and welcome to Sunrise.
Good morning.
So in terms of the products you constantly were buying, what is it that you didn't like about them?
Well, the last products I bought before deciding to actually go and make my own hair care line was a curling custard, and actually on the front of it it said, "Does not flake," and then I put it in my hair, like 20 minutes later it's flaking, and I'm just like, isn't this like illegal?
Or like false advertising of some sort.
Pretty much, because literally it turns white when it dries, it's falling out of your hair like dandruff, and I'm just like, that's crazy. So I had to wash my hair immediately, and then I was just like, after spending like $1,500, $2,000 on a big jar, it's like, what was the point,
Was your hair natural at that point in time or processed?
My hair was natural at that time, but I only stopped creaming my hair because I did swimming, right? So I had always been trying these products, trying to find one that works, but I wasn't quite getting there,
So in terms of like that trial run when you started, formulating something for your hair, what kind of product did you start out with then?
Well, actually, generally speaking, I'm the type of person that likes to make my own stuff because before even starting Marabelle Haircare, I have Marabelle swimwear. So I make crocheted swimwear in general, right? So I had always been making my own concoction, with flaxseed, with all of the stuff that's already there that provides nutrients to your hair, actually gets the job done, and alternate it to make it better. For instance, with the flaxseed, it keeps curls pretty good, but it makes your hair crunchy. So as in like
shrink?
No, as in dry.
Oh,
right.
Okay.
So I started, add my components to it, and then I started, getting perfect popping curls, right?
Popping curls.
I've been doing that, and then, my sister was like, you should really sell these stuff, because people had always been asking me, what are you using in your hair? And all of that. So, but I was just sleeping on it, and then eventually she bought me a few containers, and then I was like,
Let's go.
Let's go.
Well, big up to your sister, because we now have a suite of products that I want to get through. So let's start with the products to my far right, which is right in front of you. Tell me a little bit about that one.
Yes, so this is the Mega Moisture Parfait. This is the product
Parfait for hair.
Yes, Parfait for hair. So it's a moisturizer as well as a curling custard, right? So it keeps the hair from getting trashy and breaking. It actually holds curls really well in terms of your twist out, in terms of even like defining your curl pattern in general. And it does not flake. My customers, that is the biggest upside.
So, for example, for natural hair,
actually, all of these products actually work for natural hair and creamed hair.
Okay.
Yeah. So even if you're using it in your natural hair or your creamed hair, it works beautifully.
So what's the purpose of a parfait is what I'm trying to understand.
Well, as I said, it is a moisturizer, like a leave-in conditioner, like to keep your hair soft, more manageable, detangled, and also just generally prevent it from, like maybe when you have out your hair and it will get like really dry.
In the middle of the day, you could just spruce it up with a little bit of that.
Yes, or whenever you're combing your hair, it even works well for kids where you have to comb their hair very often.
Okay.
It keeps your hair soft on their protective styles when you moisturize your hair before it, so that your hair is still in good condition when you take it on.
All right, the next one we have.
This is the co-wash protein treatment.
Co-wash protein treatment, so the hair needs protein.
Yes, pretty much. If you have weak hair or hair that sheds a lot or has an excessive amount of split ends or breakage, then using this like once per week, it really helps to boost it, strengthen it, and prevent all of that or lessen all of that. So it's like a deep conditioner.
Do you have to use it after a wash, or you could just...
You can actually just use it by itself, or you can use it as a part of, your wash day routine as a deep conditioner.
All right. The next one.
Now the herbal hair tea, this is really...
Tea for the... We're still talking about hair. It sounds like food.
So this helps you to retain length from the roots down. So basically what I have is a mega growth bundle with the growth oil and the herbal hair tea. And what it does, the growth oil, it grows out your hair super quickly, but the herbal hair tea helps you to retain length and prevents it from also splitting at the ends, as in when it grows, because a lot of persons, their hair grow, but they have a lot of issues when it comes to retaining length.
So make sure you're moisturizing from the roots.
Well, it's not really. It's actually like hair. It's actually like hair food. Okay. So it has like horsetail, herbs, and all of those great stuff that is high in silica to just strengthen your roots, strengthen your hair from the roots, so that as it grows healthier, thicker, and pretty much stronger.
You said it pairs well with this one, so I'm seeing a couple of ingredients that are still in the bottle. What is inside? Oh,
inside it's rosemary bean infused in the mix of oils. So, it's just a good combination that strengthens.
One of the things a lot of people with, who are into their hair care is always concerned about is the product buildup.
Oh my gosh. Say? I should say that why I even started making the growth oil was because I did protective styles heavily in the past. I did protective styles heavily in the past. But when I use certain oils and, even jar oils, not even liquid oils, it built up so much at my roots. And then, I ended up having to pull out my styles more often. So I was like, oh my gosh, I need something lighter that will also make my hair grow. And then I just went into So that's how that came about. Because my sister, she owns Extensions JA, so she does like faux locks and all of the stuff, and I always do my hair by her.
But look at you both doing things that complement each other. Girl power.
That's actually a coincidence. So I was always in locks, and then when I made that, it just like worked hand in hand.
Which product would you say is the bestseller right now?
Well, I would say the bestseller is the Mega Growth Bundle, which is a herbal hair tea and the growth oil. That just really gets the job done.
Okay.
So yeah.
Where can we find your products, whether it's in a store or online?
Well, I do have an online website. That's marabelle.shop, right? And you can also find my store inside Nova Technologies. That's shop number 8, Halfway Tree Mall, right beside the Juicy Patties where Clock Tower is.
Okay.
So that's where a lot of my customers go to purchase my products, as well as I carry out deliveries if you DM me.